Okay, today I'm going to explain the difference between trading and profit and loss account and income and expenditure account. So we know that we earn income and revenue from the different resources. So one may be the sales revenue and other may be the service revenue. What is the difference between sales revenue and service revenue? The sales revenue is when there will be a selling of goods and we receive money. It means some of the goods that we have already bought in the business. It means there is some purchase and sales of goods, not services. So when there is a money received by the business by providing services to our customers, that is known as service revenue. Because of this difference, and there is the difference in the trading and profit and loss account and income and expenditure account. I just would like to give an example of the trading business. For example, Costco, Walmart, Superstore, all these stores, they buy some of the grocery products or other products and sell those products. In buying at the cost price, selling at the selling price, there will be two prices. For example, here I would like to say the cost of some items is $1,000 and sales of these items, price of these items of some items is 1100, right? If we talk about just one item, right? Selling price of one item is 1100 and cost price of one item is 1000. And the difference between these two will be $100, which is known as gross profit. So selling and buying of some products, that the difference between these two will be the gross profit. Gross profit is not our real profit. First of all, from the gross profit, there may be number of expenditure that will be made by some stores, maybe salary to employees, maybe advertisement, maybe rent of building, all expenditure. Let's say the salary is $10, $10 advertisement and rent is $10. Normally it doesn't happen like $10, but to make you understand, so that's why I have taken very simple figures. 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. If we talk about here the net profit, so net profit will be $70 because 100 minus 30 is equal 70. So this is the net profit in this case. Now, if we talk about the income and expenditure account, the simply that we write revenue, and because there is no any goods, only services are there. So that revenue is known as service revenue. For example, services revenue that we have earned 1100, and from the services revenue that we are going to subtract some of the expenditure. Let's say the salary, rent of the building, then advertisement, and so on. There may be number of expenditures. Let's say the salary is like $200, then rent is $200 and advertisement is $200. Here net profit that will be 1100 minus 600, net profit will be $500, right? So this is the difference between these two. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just putting all these figures in this performer. So how we can do this one? The first of all that I'm going to explain the trading and profit and loss account. So it means trading and profit and loss account. It means there will be two account. This part, this trading and profit and loss account, that is divided into two parts. The one will be trading part and second will be profit and loss account. So profit and loss account and trading account that I'm going to prepare it. For the profit and loss account and trading account, I need to write here particulars. Then here detail, then amount. And same thing that I'm going to repeat it here like this. Sale price. If I'm going to write here sale, and sale, let's say, is $1,100. On the other side, I'm going to write here purchase. And purchase, for example, the purchase is $1,000. We assume in this case, whatever the product that we have purchased and the same thing that we have sold, and there is no any closing stock. There is no any closing stock in this case. For example, closing stock is 0, that I'm not going to write it here. For example, this is 0, right? OK, so now sorry, gross profit. How to calculate this gross profit? The simple way is making a total of these two, right? And we will be going to subtract this figure like purchase. Here I'm going to write is equal to sign here, then sum total of these two items, and minus sum of all the items here, and that will be $100. So $100 is the gross profit. I'm just going to write it here. CF. CF means carry forward. I'm just carry forward this $100 here in this next line. The next line that I'm going to write here by gross profit brought forward, BF. BF means brought forward, means this is $100, and same $100 that I'm putting it here is equal to 100, enter. OK. Now I'm just going to write one figure here, which is known as to salary. Just I'm going to write here $10. Again, I'm going to write here advertisement. Again, $10, and rent of the building is $10. And here there will be a net profit. So I'm going to write here to net profit. And how to calculate net profit, you know, is equal to sign sum. Sum of all these figures means here this only 1, 2, 3 lines, bracket close, minus sum of 1, 2, 3 figures, bracket close. Then we see the $70 is the net profit here. I just would like to make a auto sum for all these two items. And we find that this is the total. The $100 is the total in case of debit and credit side. So $70 is the profit. I am just filled with the green color. This is trading and profit and loss account, and we have written this particular detail and amount. In this case, trading and profit and loss account is divided into two parts. The first is trading. What is the meaning of trading? Trading means buying and selling of goods. If we have bought some goods $1,000 and we have sold at $1,100, so it means the $100 is the gross profit. So gross profit, that comes the outcome of the trading account. Now that this part from here to here is known as a profit and loss account. So in a profit and loss account, what we did, the gross profit is here. We have carry forward, brought forward, right? We have brought forward, and after then we have subtracted all the expenditure, the net profit that has come here. Now I'm going to explain about the income and expenditure account under the service sector. Service sectors are those sectors that there is no any question for goods and services. It means not goods, services that will be there. For services means doctors, lawyer, engineer, carpenter. If carpenters comes at your home and just paint, and then you are not getting anything from there, right? But even that you are paying the services. If someone is coming and cleaning the floor, rug, then you are going to provide. If a lawyer is there, going to provide their advice and providing services, let's say legal services, and getting then you are getting some income. In that case, so what I will be going to write here in income and expenditure account, simply I will be writing expenditure on the this debit side, detail, then amount, and here I will be going to write here income, detail, and amount. Right. So now I'm going to write it here. Services that we have provided to some customers. Then I'm going to write here service revenue. And this is known as sales and sales revenue. Case of trading and profit and loss account, especially trading account. Service revenue, how much we have received, earned $1,100. On the right hand side, all the expenditure that I will be going to write, like salary, rent, and advertisement. So salary, rent, and advertisement I have written here. Then here I am going to write the amount $200, $200, $200. And the balance that will comes as a net profit. What will be the net profit in this case? I put a equal to sign here, sum of all the items, all the figures from the right hand side, minus sum of all the expenditure that we have here. Then this will be the $500 is the net profit. I'm putting it here and filled with the green color. And also I'm going to make a total of these two, auto sum, and I'm going to write here total. This is the reason that normally we say the profit and loss account is also known as income and expenditure account, because there is no any difference in the profit and loss account. Then definitely we need to know the gross profit. The gross profit is there, and after then all the expenditure that we write here. Same is the case in the income and expenditure account. We need to know the services revenue, right? So we have services revenue here, and we meet all the expenditures, and the net result will be the net profit or net loss in case of expenditure are more than income. So this is the difference between trading and profit and loss account and income and expenditure account. And the reason I explain the profit and loss account is also known as income and expenditure account. This I have compared this part with this part, right? Not this one. This one is only and only to calculate the gross profit, which is not real profit. Real profit will be when you will be meeting all the expenditure, when you will going to subtract all the expenditure from the gross profit, then will be net profit. Just like expenditures are here, and you will be going to subtract all the expenditure from the service revenue, that will be the net profit. That's it.